won't you please, please won't you be my neighbor?
Hello, neighbors. This is a good day in Texas, and I'm glad you're here today because we have some special friends who are coming to visit this neighborhood and some good news that's headed your way. Well, come in.
Hey, Mr. Mike.
Hello, Mr. Howe.
Have you heard the good news?
I've heard good news is on the way, but I don't know what it is.
We're starting to make plans about getting the assembly of the church back together again. Let me tell you about it. Now, you've heard the governor's new rules.
Yes.
We get to meet again in smaller groups. Still have to be a little bit further apart from each other than what we like, but we get to meet in smaller groups. We can meet like up to 25% of our capacity at a time, although you got to follow a bunch of rules when you do that. So we're making plans, figuring out all those things. It's coming very soon. We're going to get back there. But in the meantime, we have a fantastic idea.
What's that, Mr. Howe?
We are going to start meeting in our own little neighborhood, small groups.
Well, you know I love my neighborhood.
Let me tell you what we did. We took all the addresses of all the church members and we grouped the ones that are closer together into zones. Everybody will be getting a list of all the people that are in their zone. So if we share the list of who's in your zone, you would be able to contact a few people in your zone and you could easily get together on a Sunday afternoon and have communion together, or what else?
So
listen to.
Excuse me, I got a quick question here. Hi,
Who are
Jim.
you?
I'm Jim Krasinski. Hey, pound it. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how are you, Mr. Howe? Good to meet you. Good to meet you. I have a quick question about this zones thing and small groups. What is a small group in the first place, and why is that important for us to meet in these small groups?
Oh, well, a small group is just that, a group that's not as big as a big group. Maybe 10, maybe 12, maybe 15 or 30 people, smaller than 100. So that's a small group, just a group of people that want to be together. Why is it important? Is because right now there are some limitations if you're going to meet in larger numbers, but we can meet in smaller numbers without having to worry about some of those limitations. And we still have to be careful because the virus is still out there. But meeting in small groups is safer and can be just as good for us and our neighbors as large assemblies can be. That's why it's important.
Wow, that's some really good news. And my other question though is, I'm already in a small group. Does that mean that I can't meet with my existing small group, or can I join the new group that's in my area and still go to my existing group? Or,
I wanted to ask the same thing, James. If you have a small group, what do? What if we're a long ways from our small group? Mr. Howe, can you help us?
Well, you have to divorce the existing small group that you're in. No, I'm kidding. You don't have to do that. If you already have a group of people that you enjoy getting together with, by all means, keep doing that. We don't want to break down any good fellowship.
Well, that's
but if you had a list of people that were close to you, you might could have a small group in the afternoon, a small group in the morning, and you might meet with several different groups.
Hey, that sounds like
how
a
that
lot
could
of
work.
fun. That really does. Sounds like a lot of fun, because right now I'm tired of doing puzzles and staying at home, and we've probably played every game we have in the house, and we've had some good fellowship with the family, but like I said, we miss our brothers and sisters at church.
We do. And this opportunity to meet in small groups for the next 2 or 3 weeks is a good opportunity to start getting that feeling back. And it's a very personal way to do that. So, and there's other good things that come that we can benefit from getting in small groups too. And you talked about things you were tired of doing, like
Mhm.
putting together puzzles. But who did you spend time with when you put together puzzles?
Well, my brother and my sister and my family and, some friends that were allowed to come over, and, we've gone on some bike rides and some stuff like that, but, we haven't been able to see all of my close friends from school or even my classmates in church. We
Right.
have to stay at home.
So you've had some extra family time because of these
Yes.
shelter in place. But you've also been doing some small groups. You said you had a few friends that get to come over sometimes?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
a small group. Do y'all ever ride your bike on the block?
we ride our bike and we swim in our swimming pool in the backyard, and we play some video games together, and sometimes we sit around and we read and then talk about what we read.
So all of those things you could do when you get a group of folks together in a small group. Those kinds of things, enjoy each other's company, spend time together. What are some other things? We could take communion together.
That'd be
For a lot of us, it's been a while since we've taken communion with any other members of the family besides just our husband, our wife or husband.
Can we sing together?
We
'Cause I
can.
like to sing.
We can
And-
sing together so long as you don't spray it.
Hey,
You have to say it, not spray it.
that is a great thing because I hate being spelled.
Mr. Howell, do we have to watch my sermons, or can we watch something more exciting?
You can watch other exciting things, but I will have to say, your sermons have been pretty good.
I like your sermons too, Mr. Mike. They were pretty awesome.
Thanks,
Watching-
James. Right there, buddy.
Watching Mr. Mike's sermons with your neighbors would be a good way to spend small group time. I think that would be valuable. More good news to
That
be
is-
shared.
That is great. Good to see.
Well, I've got to go spread the good news to some other folks.
Well,
Mr.
thank you
Mike,
for stopping by, Mr.
gotta
Howell.
run. I'll see you later.
All right,
Thank
come
you,
back
Mr.
and see
Howell.
us.
We'll see
See
you.
you.
Mr. Mike, is there any other good news that we need to know out there?
We need to know what our small zone groups and other groups are up to. So, James, I think we should ask them to send us any good news they have so that we can share it with everyone in our neighborhood.
That is an awesome, fantastic, a great news idea. So we're going to now call this small group news. Well, I'm going to head out, Mr. Mike. You have a good day.
Thank you. You too, James. See you later, buddy.
Bye.